All right, everyone, we have a lot of stuff to get into, so let's go ahead and dig straight in. First up, a man is being questioned in connection to the murder of the United Healthcare CEO and who called the police in the first place. And a former corrections officer arrested on child sex crimes, what led to those charges, and as well as a Foley aircraft crash leaves one person dead, what we know so far. News 5 Now starts right now.
This is News 5 Now, streaming live to your neighborhood and around the world.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Asher Red, a reporter here at WKRG. We want to thank you first and foremost for coming on to News 5 Now and just checking us out. We're going to bring you some of the big stories of the day, what we're following. If you tuned into the 12:30 version of this, it's all different stuff. We've had a lot of stuff happen today, so we're going to go ahead and jump straight in to some of those big stories. First up, we have number 5. A man considered to be a person of interest in the murder of United Healthcare CEO is being questioned after his arrest on firearms charges. 26-year-old Luigi Mangione was arrested in Pennsylvania today. Investigators say he was inside a McDonald's when an employee believed that he looked like the man in the wanted images from the New York City shooting of Brian Thompson and called police. Mangione has not been charged with Thompson's murder, but arresting officers say that he was carrying fake IDs, a U.S. passport, a firearm, a suppressor, and clothing, including a face mask, consistent with those seen on the suspected gunman. Number 4, some changes are coming to the Alabama State Department of Education's elementary math curriculum. New techniques for college students address how future teachers will teach your child math. Alabama ranks among the lowest in the country when it comes to math for kindergarten through 5th grade students. The low mark is one of the reasons dozens of educators from across the state are gathering at the University of South Alabama. We're told that by fall of 2025, new coursework will be implemented into junior and senior level coursework at every institution of higher learning in the state of Alabama. Number 3, an undercover operation leads a former corrections officer arrested and charged with child sex crimes. Former Corrections Lieutenant James Kaufman of Crestview was arrested after the operation headed by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement and Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office last month. A news release says that the 26-year-old went online and asked to meet a 14-year-old for sex. Kaufman is charged with soliciting a child for sex online and using a two-way communication device to facilitate a felony. Number 2, changes are coming to downtown Mobile. This is something I reported on about a year ago, and it's interesting to see that it's finally happening. Today, the Mobile County Commission approved a $1.4 million contract to build a pocket park at Government Plaza. The new park will be located in the courtyard between Government Plaza and the Government Plaza Annex building, which is also where the probate court is, and that will span between Government and Church Streets. Work is set to begin in April, and it will take about a year to finish. The project is being paid for with federal COVID funds, also known as ARPA money. And number 1, an experimental aircraft crashed just hours ago in Baldwin County. The gyrocopter went down at the Foley Municipal Airport, killing the pilot, who we are, in the past 10 minutes or so, were just told that was the only occupant of that helicopter. The Foley Fire Department and other authorities responded, and the cause of this crash is still unknown. So that's a look at some of our big stories here at this hour, but we want to go ahead and shift over to our question of the day. We had we always do this. We ask you a question, we see your answers to it, and we also, after this, we'll have a poll that we're going to get to see how you voted, seeing your predictions on one of the football games that happened this weekend. But with that being said, let's go ahead and go over to this. We wanted to know, who is the remarkable woman in your life? This comes after we have our Remarkable Woman contest is back. It happens every single year. You can nominate people on our website, WKRG.com. And you can get those nominations in, and hopefully it will serve as a testament to who these remarkable women in your life are. So let's go ahead and read through some of these comments real quick. Earlier, a lot of people were saying it was their moms, so I'm assuming we're going to get a lot of that. Okay, we have Jess Banks saying that her mother, who passed away last year. Another person right here, Grace Beth, saying that it is her mother as well. The remarkable woman in my life is my mom as well, so I will be very comfortable saying that. Another person saying their mother, a sister, someone, Kenneth Odom, making a joke saying Nancy Reagan is the remarkable woman. A lot of, Wendy saying that her mom, Irene, saying that Leslie, I think it's Vallis. Is that how you pronounce that? I'm just going to go off on a limb and say that's how you pronounce it. Someone saying their daughter, their wife, all of that. So a lot of you guys have some good nominations. Go ahead and put those people, nominate them in WKRGs.com. Go over to our Facebook and you'll see all of that and how you can get involved in that. There's an application process. You got it. It's not that hard to do. All right, so now let's go ahead and move over to our Facebook poll. Like I said, it's a prediction. We wanted to see what you thought, who you thought would win a football game over the weekend. And we wanted to know, I'll go ahead and punch it up real quick. We wanted to know, who do you think will win the 6A championship between Saraland High School and Parker High School out of Birmingham? That game, as we know, it's already over with. Parker High ended up winning 28-17. But this is where your predictions stand. Now, I know that Saraland is in our viewing area. We are definitely going to have more people going for Saraland than Parker. But in this case, 4%, which I believe it was earlier today, it was 9 total people. So 4% say that Parker High School would win. And those are the people who are correct about this. 4% of all of us. Now, I don't know. Maybe you're from Birmingham. I don't know. Maybe you're a Parker High School fan. If you are, whatever. I won't hold it against you. But yeah, so that's where you predicted for that. But here's what you should go ahead and do next. Go ahead and head over to our Facebook page. If you like the podcast, like the page. You'll get notifications when this happens again. We do this every day, 8 a.m. with Shamani and Bill. We do it at 12:30 with Devin, and we do it at 5:30. We rotate who does it at 5:30. But yeah, like I said, head over to the Facebook page. And go ahead and answer our next question of the day, which you will find on our Facebook page. It is this: what is your favorite Christmas movie? That is a good question because I don't even know my favorite Christmas movie. I said this the other day. I'm not really much of a movie guy. I would probably say Home Alone, but that's just because I'm not very well versed in the movie industry. So that's the only Christmas movie that comes to my head, which is pretty bad now that I think about it. We also want to know how will you vote in this Facebook poll? I want you to know this. The transfer portal is officially open for college football players. Should student athletes be able to transfer without a penalty? I know in Alabama it's been a huge thing. People transferring from one conference to another. It's just been an ongoing issue. So that is another issue that we want to see how you vote on. But yeah, we'll be right back here tomorrow with those results at 5:30. Can't get my words straight today. At 5:30. So in the meantime, go ahead and turn on your television. Catch the rest of the CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell. I believe right now, I'm just looking out the window right here. I believe they're talking about Syria right now. So go ahead and catch the rest of that before it's too late. And we'll be right back on WKRG at 6 o'clock with Peter and Roseanne. We also have our chief meteorologist, Ed Bloodsworth, talk about some of the gloomy weather we're seeing. And, of course, the whole sports department is in full force today. So go ahead and head over there. And until then, you guys have a great evening.